Very pleased to be joined now by the head coach of the Spartans, Mark Dantonio. Coach, a lot of staff turnover this year. How big a challenge is it to integrate some of the new guys?
Well, more than we've had. We've got 3 new guys. We added the 10th coach, and but we got guys who've been at Michigan State before, and I think they know about Michigan State. They know us as people, and I think that's been a big help. So Paul Haynes comes to us. He used to be here as a secondary coach, longtime secondary coach at Ohio State. Don Treadwell is back, but as the 10th coach and on the defensive side of the ball. And then Chuck Bulla, who was a graduate assistant here when I was here before, and then also Spartan Legend, basically.
Coach, have you seen the video where you give the players off and then you don't give them off and then you give it back off to them? Have you seen the video?
Yeah, I did. My wife showed me that.
Was that all planned or was that spontaneous?
No, that was not planned. They got off.
They got off.
Yeah.
Assistant coaches a little surprised?
Yeah, I think they were a little surprised, but they enjoyed it. Everybody was off, so we were all off.
How do you know when to back off during camp with the team?
I think I guess you just get a feel for it a little bit. I know we're in practice 11, so, it's hot out here. I saw the turf was like 140 yesterday out here. So it's hot, but you got to try and push through and, make sure you're hydrating and things of that nature. But you're only going once a day, so they've got enough time to get rested back up and regain their weight loss and that type of thing. So, but I think as much as anything, it's the mental attitude and can you stay fresh.
With as much experience as you have coming back and you're too deep, what does that allow you to do as a staff as far as getting the game plans in?
Well, we've got our entire defense in and our offense as well, so I think that's been a positive. And now we just sort of have to continue to try and refine it and play the different situations. And then we got to find out what young players are going to be able to add to that mix. So I think that's what we've tried to do as much as anything.
Other than staying injury-free and setting your depth and your scheme, what do you want to come out of camp with?
Healthy. I think everybody wants to come out healthy,
right.
Sense of optimism, and moving forward. Want to try and get better every single day, and then we'll go through next Thursday, and then we'll shut it down for a couple days, and then come back and start preparation. But come this Friday, we're 2 weeks out, so to Utah State. So I think as much as anything, you want to stay fresh and continue to improve. And we're trying to get 3% better every single day. That's the message I said.
You mentioned the young guys being able to push themselves up into that too deep. Who are some of the guys, offense, defense, or even special teams, that are starting to make that move for you?
I think that not many, to be quite honest with you. When you have 41 or 44 players back on both sides of the ball, it's difficult. So I think you see some guys that are redshirt freshmen. Maybe Matt Carrick was out last year. Weston Bridges is making a little bit of a push, but the young freshman backs are doing some good things too. So, I think on the offense at the receiver position, you've got some guys that are pushing the envelope a little bit, but they're all getting opportunities, and I think that's the big thing.
Coach, explain to me, if you would, the slogan "Heave." It has shown up a lot on social media surrounding this team. What's the significance of that?
Well, I went to winter work, fourth quarter workouts, or bottom line, which is our summer conditioning deal, and it was early in the morning, and Coach Manny had them doing a tug of rope thing, and they had different teams that they were working at it. And one team should have lost, very much outweighed. And all of a sudden, I think it was Andrew Dow started just saying, "Heave, heave, heave." And I thought, that'll work this year. But I think the whole message is we have to go in the same direction in unison, and it's inch by inch. And you better hold on to that rope. And it's going to take everybody in this program to get to where we want to go. And so I thought that was the message.
Symbolic.
It's great.
I like that.
Yeah.
Head coach of the Spartans, Mark Dantonio, always a pleasure. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Okay, thanks for having us on. Go Green.